flying saucer complete with anywhere from 14 to 18 bodies crashed in Aztec, New Mexico. Some people consider it maybe it's a genuine incident, but it occurred somewhere else.
Basically, the first report came in as a large brush fire on a mesa off of Hart Canyon Road.
Signs of aliens, alien sightings and activities. While you may least expect them in the deserts, it is the ideal place to look for them. Tune in with me today as I take you through the alien invasions caught on camera that may very well shock you to your core. Deep in the mountains, an explorer stumbled upon an unusual interaction. They saw a strange machine in the middle of the sky between the mountains. A UFO. The explorer turned towards their right side and saw a strange creature. Its silvery green body, long stick-like limbs, and a huge head. Much bigger than they expected. Standing on the mountain, the creature looked down into the valley. At that moment, the adventurers felt a shiver down their spines. As the UFO sparkled in the sunlight, they knew that this encounter would change their life forever. What do you think happened next? An explorer was walking through the forest when he heard strange noises. He followed the noise, only to witness something extremely unusual. A UFO had crashed in the middle of the forest. Upon looking around it, he saw something horrifying in the distance, an alien wandering through the woods. This interaction terrified him as the alien started looking towards the man and then disappeared. Suddenly, it ran at him from behind the trees and the video stopped abruptly with a jump scare. What might have happened afterward remained a mystery. Now, this is an alien aircraft crash that reminded everyone of the $6 Million Man because of the similarity between the two incidents. So, what happened was, in the white sand desert of New Mexico, a man witnessed a spacecraft-shaped object flying rapidly in the air. It had white lights. Initially, the spaceship descended quickly toward the ground, but survived the first crash. But after ascending again in a few seconds, it crashed to the ground and broke into pieces. Now, it was not a rocket, as there was no round disc shape in rockets, and they do not glow before or after crashing into the ground, and don't disintegrate into glowing pieces of wreckage. Doesn't look like anything we have developed to date. Everything points in one direction, something unknown, alien to humanity. In the middle of the desert in broad daylight, this man walking alone noticed something strange in the partially dried shrubs. Upon looking closely, he saw a tall creature with a questionable appearance. It had huge legs and arms with a small head, and it was walking scarily. It also had an arc behind its back, which made it look even creepier. Upon seeing the creature, the man froze. Suddenly, this thing went behind the tree, then vanished away, leaving the man confused and terrified. What had he just witnessed? In the middle of a lonely desert, a powerful tank came face to face with a hovering object that looked like a spaceship from another world. The tank released round after round, but the spacecraft effortlessly dodged everything, remaining unharmed. It moved with incredible speed as if it was taunting the tank, showing off technology far beyond anything we have ever seen. Despite the relentless attempts of the tank, the spacecraft neither fought back nor fled, leaving everyone puzzled. Alien remains. While exploring the woods, an art student in Japan was wandering through its depths near his home when he stumbled upon something unexpected. He discovered an alien-shaped creature in the woods. He noticed it had weird, long, twisted talons, a badly bent spine, and a bird-like bone structure, but it also had a square head with human-like teeth. He couldn't make himself believe what he was watching. He recorded a video and shared it online, sparking a flood of reactions. Experts reveal the fact that this body structure is compelling proof that extraterrestrial life might not just be a theory, but a reality. What if I told you a UFO resembling the pyramids it landed near was spotted in the Egyptian desert? Look for yourself. A tour guide in Egypt captured a grainy yet startling video of a pyramid-shaped UFO landing in the desert. The object's outline became barely visible as clouds of sand and smoke filled the air. Egypt's deep historical ties to alien theories claim that many ancient pyramids were designed or inspired by extraterrestrial beings. Could this UFO's landing be connected to the long-held idea that aliens played a role in shaping Egypt's past? Was it returning to a place of significance, or perhaps unveiling secrets that have have remained hidden for millennia. On April 20th, 2024, something strange was caught on camera in Neuquén, Argentina. A local radio journalist was out when he noticed something unusual. He recorded a video of a large metallic round-shaped object similar to a spaceship. This object was being transported carefully, secured with ropes, and under strict security. Many began to wonder, could this be proof of the existence of cosmic life? As the video spread quickly, it became clear that this was no mystery. These things do exist. The discovery wasn't a surprise, just another piece of evidence in a growing list that proves we are not alone. Giant spaceship. Have you ever wondered what's out there in the skies? A commercial pilot, while flying over a deserted area, suddenly noticed a mysterious object flying near the plane's wing. At first, he couldn't believe his eyes. What was it? It looked exactly like a disc with a domed top, which resembled a saucer. The pilot grabbed his phone to capture it, but before he could do anything, the object vanished. The pilot couldn't help but wonder, was this some advanced technology, or had he just really seen a UFO? Lightning ball. In a quiet mountainous area, a man saw a strange entity. While exploring, he spotted a bright light that could not be explained. It seemed like a shiny ball moving through the darkness. Out of curiosity, he started recording. As the light floated, it looked like it was searching for something. Then all of a sudden, it disappeared. The man and other people stood there, stunned, wondering what it was and what it had been looking for. Two explorers were in a white sand desert when they captured a video of something truly strange. In the sky above, they witnessed a roaming object which resembled a spaceship glowing with bright throbbing lights. It hovered over the desert, leaving the explorers shocked about what they were witnessing or where it had come from. They couldn't take their eyes off this mysterious object. And then, the man panned his camera and zoomed out because he got tired of recording. But one thing was clear. They had witnessed something truly extraordinary. Tiny humanoid. What mysterious creature terrified all of Lahore, Pakistan, only to be brought down by a group of children? A huge crowd in Lahore witnessed a small creature approximately 4 inches long. People couldn't believe what they were witnessing. A small humanoid. Locals say that they first came to know about this creature when kids in their local area made a noise upon seeing it. Later, this creature was smashed by the children. This creature had a human-like body, but a strangely big head with small limbs. This incident is undeniable evidence of the most unexplainable. Flight capture. A passenger witnessed a UFO from her airplane window. While enjoying the view from her seat window, she suddenly witnessed an object flying in the sky, which was something quite unusual. It was large and had round, smooth surfaces. The shape resembled a UFO with lights coming from all around it. At first, she couldn't believe her eyes. She immediately realized it was a UFO. As she started to record it, it seemed to move towards the plane. But just as it got closer towards the plane, her hand started to shake as she recorded this. But then the UFO suddenly disappeared from the sky, leaving her with a sense of wonder and mystery. But in her hand, she held a piece of concrete evidence. Desert orb. It started just as another flight. Everything seemed fine and calm, but when the pilot was about to land, something extraordinary happened. His attention was caught by an object that rotated repeatedly in a circular pattern as it moved upwards. The object moved so rapidly that its true nature remained a mystery. The pilot tried to focus, but the faster it moved, the stranger it seemed. It moved in different directions at a speed never seen before. Then in a few moments, it vanished into the sky without any clue of what it was. No one could explain it. What had the pilot seen? The mystery still horrifies the ones who witnessed it. UFO over desert. In the scorching heat of the desert, a villager was walking alone. Suddenly, something strange captured his focus in the sky. It was not a plane. It was not a bird. It was something else. something unknown. The object didn't move like anything he had ever seen before. For a while, it stayed still, not even moving an inch, leaving the man wondering what it was and how it could hover like that. For a few moments, the mysterious thing stayed there, as if it was watching the man. Then slowly, it started to drift away until it disappeared over the horizon. The man stood there, stunned, with a mind full of questions. What had he just seen? Alien. In 2017, a man was startled by strange noises coming from his ceiling. Curious, he went to check and was shocked to discover two strange creatures. Tiny beings with thin limbs, big black eyes, and fur covering their bodies. Shocked by the unusual sight, he started recording the encounter, and the footage quickly spread online. People speculated that these creatures could be aliens taking refuge in houses. However, an expert soon debunked this theory, revealing that the beings were not extraterrestrials, but rather baby owls. Despite the expert's explanation, the eerie appearance of the creatures left many still wondering if there was more to the story. Miles-long drawing. A pilot flying over the scorching desert of Australia made an unbelievable discovery. As he looked down, he saw a strange humanoid figure carved into the ground. It seemed to be unreal. The figure was the largest depiction of a human ever created. This breathtaking artwork was the vision of an Australian artist who wanted to leave a mark on history. Tragically, after the discovery of this art piece, the artist met a mysterious and unexpected end at the age of 61. The mysterious circumstance of this passing continues to raise questions in the minds of many to this day. Was it a coincidence, or is there still a mystery to be discovered? Pyramid UFO.
Witnesses said the pyramid-shaped object could be as big as a mile wide.
In the beautiful city of Moscow Kremlin, an unidentified object appeared mysteriously. Many witnesses reported it as a pyramid-shaped object. Russians were left stunned, calling it a UFO. Despite the investigation, police refused to comment on this, and aerospace experts were also puzzled. So what do you people think about this object? Meanwhile, in Dubai, a man noticed a similar pyramid-shaped object above Burj Khalifa. Could it be the same UFO? Furthermore, in July 2019, a man from California also spotted a pyramid-shaped UFO effortlessly gliding through the sky. So what could these objects be?
Witnesses said the pyramid-shaped object could be as big as a mile wide.
Mysterious monolith.
Guess who just drove 15 hours just to find out the monolith's not even here anymore?
In the heart of Utah's Red Rock Desert, officers from the Department of Public Safety discovered something unsettling. They found a metallic, smooth, cylindrical rod sticking out of the ground. A week later, when explorers returned to the same spot, the rod had vanished without a trace. What happened next was even more terrifying. A mysterious creature appeared, black with white lips and wild, animal-like eyes, emerging behind one of the explorers. Without a word, they slowly backed away, knowing they had encountered a secret that was better left undisturbed. Bizarre saucer. Have you ever thought of what you would do if you saw something strange in the sky? Well, one man was calmly hiking through the forest when something incredible occurred. He suddenly spotted a flying saucer above the trees. In a rush, he filmed a video of this eerie encounter, which had a disc-like shape, a central hub, and a shiny metallic surface. The spaceship moved rapidly towards him, but he only managed to capture a small part of it before it disappeared. What happened afterward is unknown. Nevertheless, the strange encounter left him shaken, knowing that he may have been an alien aircraft. Orb. On June 23, 2024, in a remote mountainous area of California, a man was driving, enjoying his peaceful day without knowing what was coming next. His eyes caught sight of a strange object in the sky. It was a small, round, golden disc, glowing as it reflected the sunlight with a metallic shine. At first, he wondered if it was a celestial craft. His curiosity turned into shock as he watched it frozen in a place, being eerily still and quietly observing the world beneath it. This unidentified flying object left the man stunned and certain that he had just witnessed something extraordinary, a phenomenon beyond understanding. Cigar UFO.
Okay, it is September 14th.
On a September afternoon, a man suddenly noticed an elongated, cigar-shaped object moving slowly through the sky. It tilted backward, and from his distant point of view, it seemed quite large, casting a shadow on the ground. What could this be? He wondered. As he was witnessing all this, a knot of fear tightened his soul. He wished he could zoom in to get closer to see this mysterious object, as he was curious to know what it was. The object gently continued to drift across the sky until it eventually disappeared behind the mountains, leaving him with a sense of mystery and eerie stillness. And with one question: what just happened?
There's something big up in the sky up there, moving really, really, really slow.
Crop circle formation. Multiple witnesses claimed to have witnessed mysterious lights in the sky. They were not ordinary lights, they said. They hovered over the fields, leaving behind mysterious circular patterns on the ground. No one truly knows how these shapes were formed. Soon, scientists discovered tiny magnetic particles hidden within the circles, hinting at an advanced technology that is beyond the understanding of the human mind. In August, another incredible encounter took place. 2 UFOs appeared in the sky, flew together, formed a circular pattern, and then vanished. What did it all mean? Wadi al-Hitan.
Wadi al-Hitan, or the Whale Valley, over 400 whale skeleton fossils have been discovered here since the beginning of the 20th century.
Deep in the desert, 100 kilometers southwest of Cairo, lies the mysterious hidden gem, Whale Valley, known as Wadi al-Hitan. Once covered by shallow seas, this valley dried up due to the shifting of tectonic plates, leaving behind secrets from the ancient ocean. In the 20th century, fossils of long-extinct marine life were uncovered by archaeologists. Yet a major discovery came through in 1989 during the 3rd survey of Michigan University. They stumbled upon a discovery about how whales evolved from earthbound animals into the sea. By 2005, Wadi al-Hitan was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, helping humanity to understand the fascinating evolution of whales. Even now, this valley still holds deeply buried secrets, waiting to be uncovered. From outer space. In a quiet little town, a man discovered a metallic piece on his field, leaving him to wonder what it was. As he was trying to figure it out, his neighbor also found another piece of it. On the evening of July 9th, a large blast was heard by the locals, making everyone get on their toes. An astrophysicist named Brad Tucker declared that this piece was part of a SpaceX crew mission trunk that had fallen into their fields. This piece was 3 meters long, the largest piece of space debris to fall in Australia since 1979, when the unmanned space station named Skylab crashed there. Spacefall. Imagine looking up and seeing strange lights falling from the sky. What would you think? In 2022, the people of Sindawahi experienced exactly this when multiple glowing objects descended from above, leaving behind thick beams of light. Many assumed they were meteorites or possibly debris from the Ukraine-Russia conflict, but as footage spread online, experts started questioning those assumptions. These lights weren't consistent with meteorites or any known technology. Theories quickly swirled, with some suggesting it could be a sign of alien activity. What could these mysterious lights really have been, and why did they appear in such an area? What do you think? Screaming alien. A man heard some strange noises from the woods in the middle of the night. At first, these voices seemed similar to the voice of frogs, but these were much louder and different. Curious, he checked and found a strange creature sitting on the rocks, something that he never thought of. This incident made him shiver, as this creature had a weirdly shaped skull that was long from behind and had an absurd body with thin arms and legs and a shiny skin with dark, deep black eyes. The man froze with fear, struck into his heart after encountering this strange creature. Slowly, he backed away, leaving the forest with an unforgettable image. Mystery corpse.
A mystery in her own backyard. A woman finds a creature but has no idea what this thing is.
In a calm neighborhood in Florida, a woman, while staying with her partner, discovered an unknown creature in her boyfriend's backyard. This creature had an oddly shaped head and a large jawline with a long tail. It looked like its body had been in the same position for days as the corpse was rotting, and it could not be known what creature it was. She needed the answers, so she shared the pictures with Florida's Fish and Wildlife Conservation. It turns out that this unknown, creepy creature was the rotting corpse of a possum. Sometimes the things that scare us are revealed to be just ordinary.
There's some strange animal in our yard, and I was like, what is it? And he's like, I don't know what it is.
Flying humanoid. In 2006, something strange hovered above the mountains of Nuevo León City, Mexico. A mysterious woman-like figure caught on camera seemed to float in the sky and then came in front of mountains. UFO watchers were quick to speculate and noted that the figure appeared to be wearing a cape. It could be a witch or a wizard. The eerie sight left many questioning whether this was an otherworldly visitor or a supernatural presence haunting the skies. I think it could be tied to folklore or something even more unexplainable. Sandy shipwreck. In the middle of dry, empty land lay a shipwreck, many miles from the shoreline, raising questions in the mind of whoever saw it. The ship was wrecked beyond recognition, yet its structure remained intact, emitting an eerie silence. However, it is hard to identify whether it was a cargo ship or something entirely different. It stood there quietly like it was waiting to reveal its mystery. Nevertheless, the question remained in its place. How did the ship end up so far from the sea? Siberia alien.
And what did they find? They found this.
Imagine trekking through a snowy wilderness, only to stumble upon something that defies explanation. In 2010, an adventurer in Serbia had just such an experience. As he moved through the frozen landscape, he noticed something unusual. A decomposing body with one missing limb and a large head with big black eyes, eerily resembling descriptions of aliens. The discovery quickly made headlines, with news channels across the world covering the shocking find. Speculation ran wild about whether could this be an alien or was some other explanation for this strange body. Some people said it was a hoax or an edited visual. Ancient skull.
From the moment they discovered the skull, buried under a village in the former Soviet Republic of Georgia.
In a groundbreaking discovery in the former Soviet Republic of Georgia, scientists unearthed a 1.8 million year old elongated skull beneath a large rock. This finding is challenging established theories about human evolution. Completely decomposed, the skull's unusual shape sparked excitement among the researchers, who initially believed it might be proof of extraterrestrial life on Earth. Carefully preserving it, they transported the skull to a lab for further analysis. After examining it closely, the team remained divided. Some argued it could belong to an unknown species of ancient humans, while others still entertained the possibility that it might have extraterrestrial origins. Could this be the evidence we've been searching for? Human dino footprints. In recent years, a series of groundbreaking discoveries have emerged, shedding light on the possibility that dinosaurs and humans coexisted millions of years ago. Archaeologists have unearthed footprints showing both species together. Despite compelling evidence, skepticism remains. Critics argue that these footprints could be the result of skilled carving by humans, or maybe they are some otherworldly footprints, disputing the notion of shared existence. However, archaeologists firmly assert that the footprints have been dated to millions of years ago and told the impossibility of such carvings naturally embedding into the soil. I think it could be a proof of alien existence before mankind. What do you think? Unknown footprint. In a remote, uncharted area, an archaeologist stumbled upon a series of enormous footprints that clearly did not belong to any known creature. Curious and eager to examine them further, he poured water over the prints to highlight their details, enhancing the visibility of the patterns and contours. The footprints displayed features that seemed almost otherworldly, suggesting the presence of a creature unlike anything documented in Earth's history. Speculation arose about their origins. Were these remnants of a long extinct species, or perhaps evidence of extraterrestrial visitors? Well of Hell. Deep in the desert of Al-Mara, Yemen, the Well of Hell captivates the imagination with its ominous presence. This pit, measuring 250 meters deep and 30 meters wide, emits a strange, unsettling smell that has led locals to believe it serves as a prison for demons. Speculation swirls around its purpose. Some suggested it was an ancient ritual site, while others think it might be a remnant of a long-lost civilization attempting to contain dark forces. As stories continue to spread, the mystery deepens. Who built this mysterious well, and what could be the real reason behind it? Desert rings.
Realized that wires were coming out of the circles. Alarmed by this situation,
Strange-looking circles emerged in the Sahara Desert in 2020. A team of researchers set out to uncover the mystery surrounding these formations. Upon arrival, they were alarmed to discover wires coming from the circles, and they started digging. They found the wires extending deep underground, suggesting a hidden structure or technology. Their investigation took an unexpected turn when they uncovered an old tin can dating back to 1957. While this discovery hinted at human presence, it did little to unravel the mystery of the circles themselves. What ancient civilization or technology could have created these formations, and what purpose do they serve? What are your thoughts? Nazca aliens.
3 long fingers, very long.
The 3 fingers.
This will make your spine shiver. In Mexico, a man made a surprising discovery at a conference. Nazca mummies with 3 fingers. Displayed for all to see, these mummies were told to be from 20,000 years ago. In curiosity, he dug deeper and found evidence suggesting that these mummies might indicate an interaction between Mayan people and 3-toed aliens. Just the thought made his spine shiver. Could this be evidence of an encounter with an unknown life form? Perhaps one day we will uncover the mysteries of the universe, leading to answers hidden for centuries. Alien mummies. Authorities in Mexico stumbled upon a strange little creature in a shipment that looked like a doll. People immediately started to think that it might be an alien. The rumors grew and spread like wildfire. However, after detailed examination and research, experts came to the result that this was just an ordinary doll, not an alien. Despite the hype and mystery, it turned out to be a toy. Extraterrestrial hand. A stunning discovery was made in Peru. A hand was discovered said to be of an alien. The hand had gray skin and 3 fingers. The scientist who examined found 2 metal rings, one on the finger while the other was inside of it. What's unusual was that the hand only had 3 bones in each finger, unlike human hands which have more. On the other side, there were marks similar to human hands, but they appeared to be changed. Could these changes have happened naturally, or were they done on purpose? Non-human skull. In a remote region, archaeologists unearthed a collection of skulls that defied conventional human anatomy back in the 2000s. Some displayed an unusual elongation, with their heads tilting backward at alarming angles. The team took these artifacts to a lab for detailed analysis. As the examination progressed, researchers found evidence that these skulls had been intentionally shaped during infancy, suggesting a cultural practice rooted in ancient rituals. Experts speculated that this modification was tied to a form of worship, potentially reflecting beliefs in an otherworldly connection. What ancient secrets do these skulls hold, and what can they reveal about the civilization that once thrived in this land? Atacama skeleton. 2 decades ago, in the Atacama Desert of northern Chile, an amateur stumbled upon an unusual discovery while exploring a nitrate mining town when he spotted what seemed to be a piece of white cloth in a leather bag. Yet, inside the bag lay something far more shocking, a 6-inch skeleton with delicate and human-like features, but only 10 pairs of ribs. After circulating among different collectors, it eventually ended up in Spain. Meanwhile, as rumors spread across the internet, scientists finally examined the specimen and confirmed its tiny size, leading to even more mysteries. Open discussion. In a desert area, a man came across something deeply unsettling. He spotted an odd metal sphere that appeared to be digging into the sand. Terrified, he filmed the scene from a distance. However, as he recorded, the video blurred out for a moment before the object abruptly lifted into the air and moved upwards. This strange and haunting sight left him with more questions than answers. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.